birthday to you, Libra, sexy Libra. Happy birthday to you, Libra, 927. Oh, happy birthday to all of our lovely and handsome and sexy and we'll never forget. Oh, intelligent Libras. Happy birthday is for you and only you, Libras. Libras, what's up, man? Everybody's trying to hold you back. They better step out the way so you can collect your band. What? I know they are, Libra. Yeah, you guys have been distracted a lot today. I've seen the distractions in every single way. But before we get into it, let me let you guys know, first of all, Libras, you are the mass key component to this whole divine plan, on this beautiful said divine planet Earth. All right, you must know your worth since birth, Libras. Okay. Yeah, so you are the major key component. You're the master key, okay, component in this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth. The higher realm said that word could be no other word than planet. So you would know that you are planned. Libras, the last two letters begin with the last two letters are E-T, and that means until the end of time, or until the end of your Earth's timeline here. Okay? Yeah. You guys need to know that you have been living the ET life all your life, Libras. Some of you guys have been the perfect ET husband or wife. Did I stutter? I don't give you some butter. No, indeedy, sweetie. A lot of you guys have been really walking that ET walk. All right? I see some of you guys with a situation that this is weird how the balloons are here. And I'm seeing your situation where you are being congratulated or celebrated in the higher realms for a balloon. It was something about a balloon. I see actually a person that is, there's something about a balloon that I see, okay? I see you guys, and this is weird because this is you guys that are, I'm looking at your age range, bear with me. Someone took someone's balloon or something of that nature. Let me see what it is exactly because I saw the balloon. It's a red balloon. And this person is older. Oh, yeah. So a lot of you guys have been living the ET life all your life. Oh, look at you, Libra. It was a grown-up that came and took, and you guys were young then. And I'm going to say you had to be around 7 or 6. And the person that the grown-up took the balloon from had to be younger than you. And I see them, get ready to cry or crying with, rubbing their eyes like they're crying. And the adult took the balloon, and you guys spoke up for this. I don't know if you guys remember this, but you're still being commended for it in the higher realms because you made a powerful difference just in that moment of speaking up, and speaking up to, not disrespectfully, but speaking up when necessary to a grown-up at that young age was very commendable. And the higher realms is really celebrating you guys because something you did, much to your surprise, you really shift the energy of that person's life, okay? Yeah, because you taught that person how to speak up in every way, and that's unique. So that's interesting. At a very young age, and I say you guys had to be about 7, and that person was like 5. Yeah, so I see something like that for my Libras. Yeah. Some of you guys have a tag on your skin. I see a tag on your skin. A lot of you guys, it is 2 places I'm seeing. One on the inner thigh, the other one on your back. And somebody, third one. The third one is the neck. I'm seeing somebody with a tag on their neck, their back, or, the thigh. A skin tag. Yeah. And it's, yeah, so that's what I see. And, Libras, I see somebody was really trying to stagnate your birthday today. All right? I see that in every way. But nevertheless, let me break it down, you guys, okay? Because majority of my Libras, I'm looking at you guys, you're left-handed. I'm talking to a lot of left-handed Libras. Yeah. I'm talking to Libras that are also Indian descent. Okay? I'm hearing that in every way. Okay. Yeah. I'm seeing somebody with Acapulco descent or something in regards to Acapulco connection. Some of you guys have blood ties in Acapulco. Yeah. So, and I'm hearing a Nuiji tribe, something like a Nuiji tribe. I'm hearing something of that nature as well. Okay. So Libras, let's get on to it because I see everything is trying to delay. But we are surpassed the level of delay. You guys are on a whole new level of spiritual growth that's really phenomenal and at play in your life. Okay? Those noodles were good, wasn't they? I'm hearing something to see you guys eat some noodles or something like spaghetti or some Thai. A lot of my Libras today on this beautiful day, y'all had a noodle, y'all had a pasta dish today. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Now I need to let you guys know that your life is your soul's mission. It is not a competition. A lot of you guys know that, but people are still wishing that it was a competition. Okay? I can't make it up because they're still on there non-existent. They haven't found their mission. Okay? Yeah, because you have that dressed up garbage can man, and then you have that $500 hat on that 50-cent head over there. And then the last one is that one with all, and I mean all the degrees more than a thermometer, right? But they're always asking you, Libra, what should I do, right? So a lot of these people are here for that particular reason. This is all they're here for. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's almost like, okay, I'm going to be clear. You guys have spiritual vampires near, and that's all I'm going to be clear on. Okay? Spiritual vampires, very near, and I hope it's clear. Some of you guys, it's something about the plasma giving. Some of you guys giving plasma or gave plasma or something of that nature. Something with that, okay? Yeah, some of you guys learned a lesson about that in a tremendous way, right? Okay. Now, life is your soul's mission. The higher realms place something so beautiful inside of you along that soul's mission, Libra, and it is called your intuition. See, a lot of these folks will make you think that you have no wealth, but yourself is your wealth because you have your intuition. You know how you sign up for college and they say, well, we're going to give you tuition. Yeah, but they forgot that the money is really made through you guys because of your intuition. If they didn't have anybody signing up, ooh, they would close down abrupt. Okay. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. That's what it is. You guys were born with that intuition. The higher realms is saying that if you trust your intuition, Libras, you will begin to see without sight. That's why people go around scratching their head trying to figure out how the blind man or woman can actually maneuver this whole world, day or night. How about that? So the higher realms place that beautiful thing called your intuition inside of you that keeps you guys actually spiritually tethered to this beautiful thing called your spiritual GPS. All right? That stands for the gods, the guides, and simply God pointing you, Libra, to your next level of step of origin. And that step, the acronym for step is STEP. It stands for a solution to every problem. Yeah, that's right. I must let you guys know that a problem is something that you create. Situations are things that happen. That's why sometimes we really have to take a step back, and ask ourselves, are you the solution? So that must mean you're the problem. Okay? And remember, a problem is something that you create. Situations are things that happen. That brings us to our next level of energy to tell you guys, make no mistake about it, and please realize that the enemy is enemy, just like the word says. The enemy is enemy. No one can knock me more than I knock me. No one can harm me more than I harm me. No one can delay me more than I can delay me. Why? Well, because everywhere I go, I take myself with me. How about that? So remember this. When one finger is pointing out, there are always three fingers pointing back. Libras. The enemy is enemy. That's why the higher realms want you to recognize in this beautiful moment, without any disguise, that yourself is your wealth. Jeremy. That's right. Now, the higher realms said the higher realms doesn't speak through the burning bushes as much as it used to. Once upon a time, the higher realms said, well, the reason for that is it brings too much attention. You got the fire department that come about, then you got the ambulance, the EMTs, and all these things that want to be the bees. When, quite frankly, if the higher realms want to talk, the higher realms can burn that bush as long as it burns. And as long as the higher realms want it to burn. That's why you see some journalists come back and say, we can't seem to put the fire out. Y'all think? You got a fire that's been burning now for over 50 years. I can't make that up. Over 50 years. Now, Libra, the higher realms chose to tell you guys that listen to them, because the higher realms are speaking to you guys through numbers, signs, and synchronicities. And that could go as your birth date, expiration date, and all the little DNA codes in your body. The higher realms are sending you a blessed message. And that is your birthright number 927. What? Yes. And the higher realm says that number 9, when the higher realm speaks through that number 9, the higher realms is telling you guys, boy, you were born spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned. That's why you guys are spiritually ending cycles in this lifetime. Now, what that means is it's a lot of heartache and heartbreak in this lifetime, a lot of years of tears on both ends. Some of you guys may have been called the heartbreaker because of this number 9, because you guys are not playing around this lifetime. You are coming to spiritually end cycles. You hear me? This number 2 birthright is the higher realm saying to you, man, you can't even get this number 2 unless you actually are a person who prayer. You know, a person who actually live by the prayer. A lot of you guys live by the prayer. Now, others of you in the back, it's okay because they're saying, I don't pray anyway. Well, the bottom line is you are a living prayer. All right? And it's so funny how people say that, because before they help somebody, they don't realize somebody else prayed for somebody else to help them, and that's where they came in. But they don't pray. They say, okay, and that's all right too. You are a living prayer. That's right. Now, Libras, you guys are prayer warriors, a lot of you guys, with this birthright of number 2, because the higher realm said through that number 2, you must know that the higher realms highly favors you. Yes. The higher realm said, you don't believe me? Look in that mirror. You'll see everything on your body that equates the number 2. You got 2 sides of your brain? Yes, you do. You got 2 sides of your body? Yes, you do. And you got 2 eyes, and they're both the same size. Oh my goodness. So there's no disguise that you guys are highly favored in the higher realm's eyes. That's right. And the higher realms is saying, as sure as it takes 2 hands to form a prayer, the higher realms are saying whatever you're praying for is already right there. I can't make it up. Now, because 9 plus 2 equals the number 11, we must acknowledge that as a birthright number of yours as well. And that number 11 is made up of this beautiful, eloquent number 1. You know, yeah, that number 1 is so powerful. It's made up of 2 ones. Now, the history of that number 1 is, as sure as you see the distance between 2 dots is one straight line. The higher realms would like for you to know that, Libras, the number 1 was never meant to be a number ever. Why? Because numbers are meant to be plural. That's right. So the number 1, all right, represented God, the Alpha, the beginning. So a lot of you guys need to know that, yes, upon your birth, which is your beginning, you must know that you have that God-like energy. All right? You guys choose G-O-D, good holy direction. You choose the gratitude over depression, G-O-D. You guys, a lot of you guys choose the G-O-D, the great outdoors. A lot of you guys choose that. And the higher realms, for those who employ that message of the word G-O-D. I can't make it up. I like to break it down to the simplest form. All right? That's right, because of the fact that this is not a religious channel, and I'm not a religious person, period. You know, I am spirit, you all. Why? Because it tells you in that word, you all is for everyone. We are born of a powerful, mighty spirit. All right? So I am spirit, you all. Yeah, because the spirit, you all, is for everyone. The spirit has no sex, no age, nor color. All right? Yes. And that's a powerful thing. So you guys need to know that you, upon your beginning, you have this beautiful G-O-D-like energy. That means a lot of you guys have this. A lot of you guys are alpha males and alpha females. That's the bottom line with this number 1. That lets you know that you have this alpha male and alpha female energy, okay? And if you notice, that number 11 looks like a doorway. You guys came through a special spiritual portal, okay? That was designed just for you. I can't make it up, okay? Now, a lot of you guys The only disadvantage with that alpha energy, I'm going to let you guys know because it's a powerful energy, right? Is that people can live and die and never ever equate, not even a 3/4 of a fraction of the usage of their alpha brain state, okay? I can't make it up. The reason I need to say that is because that is the reason that it's been very hard for you to find a matchable or a match mate, okay? I can't make it up because of the powerful alpha energy that you, Libra, that you equate, all right? Now, this 2 is in front of this 7, so I must take 2 away from 7, okay? That equals the number 5. So that means that number 5 is also your birthright number. And what that means is a lot of you guys came here to change the game. Yeah, everywhere you go, you may change. Some of you guys may have heard your birth story, but you brought a lot of change to your family dynamic. Ooh, yes, you did. Yeah. Because that number 5 is also a multidimensional spiritual number. A lot of you guys are ascended masters that's, signed up to be here. A lot of you guys came here to assist in Earth's evolution, spiritual evolution. A lot of you guys signed up to be here. That number 5 is a multidimensional spiritual number. A lot of you guys with this birthright number 5, you bring positive change from every dimensional level. So shall you bring it, you shall also receive it. All right? That means you guys will receive some pocket change on your B-Day. Ching, ching. All right? A lot of you guys, I'm seeing them cash apps go, them chimes apps flow, them chime apps flow. I'm seeing that Venmo. Some of you guys, that Zelle is coming through. I can't make it up. I'm seeing all that money come in for each and every one of you guys because of your birthright number 5. And because of that, let me tell you a little story about y'all number 5 birthright. A lot of you guys grew up with a lot of change around you, not even having a clue why. A lot of bottles of change, dresser drawers full of change, socks full of change. You guys grew up with a lot of that because of that birthright number 5. Okay? Yeah. So now getting down to your last number, which is birthright number 7. I need to let you guys know that, and also remember 25 is significant. A lot of you guys constantly pray for positive change, so I do see that. And this 27 is saying that you guys are spiritually awakened now, and you now know how to pray to overcome obstacles and realize success. A lot of you guys know how to do that because of this number 7 birthright here as well. So this number 7 birthright is so familiar and so significant that you guys are heavily connected to the 7th dimensional level of heaven. I need to share that with you guys. That's the reason why, a lot of people recognize you're a little bit more patient with people, People be like, please come on, girl, dude, come on, let's go. You too patient with them, motherfucker. Let's go, right? Well, that's because of your connection to that 7th dimensional level of heaven, which is 7 is also a multidimensional spiritual number. All right? So a lot of you guys need to also recognize that the higher realms, created the world in 6 days, and on the 7th day, hence your birthright number is also the Sabbath day of rest, okay? So the higher realms are saying unto you, Libras, you have to get your rest so you can function highly and be at your best. Why? Because unbeknownst to a lot of you, when you are asleep, when your body is at rest, your soul is out here. Your soul doesn't rest, okay? Your soul is busy. Your spirit is busy. Sorry about that. But as your body is resting, your spirit is still doing the work. That's why you see some people so tired when they wake up more than they even went to sleep, get more tired. So that means that you guys have to really function on at least getting your birthright 7 of rest, okay? At least get 7 hours. You hear me? Now, when the higher realms is speaking to you through your birthright number 7, Leos, it's a Leo in your energy. Okay. Would acknowledge that, you guys. Or your moon sign is Leo, something coming out there. And for a lot of you guys, it's both. It's a Leo is in your energy, and they're also your moon sign. So what I'm trying to let you guys know is that number 7 birthright, when the higher realms is speaking to you loud and clear, the higher realms is telling you that you will overcome all of these obstacles and realize success. All right? The angels are happy with the choices you made in your physical form along your spiritual journey. You hear me? That's your birthright number. Now let's total everything up as so. 9 plus 2 plus 7. Let's see what we have here. All right? So 9 plus 2 plus 7. Oh my goodness. That is number 18. Right? Yes. So number 18 is your birthright number when you add all of these up. And that means you guys have a whole new level of abundance. All right? I can't make it up. Why? Because that number 8 is rightfully designed as so. And a lot of you guys have been waiting on this new abundance to come in. I can see it, yeah. Because we already talked about a total of 3 ones in your birthright number. So you guys been waiting on this abundance to come in. And that number 8 is rightfully designed as so, a circle at the top and a circle below. Now, that represents so as it's done in that, so as it's done above, it shall be done down below. Now, make no mistake about this, Libras. A circle represents completion. And anything at the higher realms, always remember, it represents the spiritual realm. That's why, it's important for everyone to, have their thoughts a little, clear, to really keep clear, positive thoughts, right? Because that's at the higher realm of your body, you see? So that top circle in that number 8 represents you guys completing a spiritual abundance cycle. That bottom circle represents you guys completing a physical abundance cycle. Now together it equals total abundance cycle. So a lot of you guys are completing a whole abundance cycle here. Now that 1 plus 8 equals that number 9 again. So a lot of you guys have been seeing 999 and not even knowing that it's you. And that's a profound spiritual message within itself as well. I cannot make that up. All right? So that's what I have for you guys. Your total birthright number is equaling the number 9, which means that, spiritually ending cycles, and you guys are heavily spiritually awakened and aligned. That's the bottom line. Now let me see what I have in the cards for you guys. Libra, I see you guys. Somebody's not wanting a situation to end because they have their heart set on something. But it's weird because it looked like they're not bringing anything to the table, This reminds me of one of them situations where somebody not trying to make something work, but don't want to leave it alone. They want to keep it going, till it can't, till it ends up, how somebody keep picking and picking till it ends up in a mess or something like that. What do you call it? Until it ends ugly. Somebody just want to keep holding on, but they're not adding something to it. Why? Because it's showing me that it's love spelled backwards. It's not, major love. Somebody went on a lust trip here, maybe went on a lust escapade for, I heard a total of 5 years or something like that, and now they're waiting. It's a baby on the way. Somebody's waiting and hoping that they can produce, a baby at this time. I'm getting a lot of, it started out with Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. All right. So I'm getting a lot of Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. But what I also see is ain't nobody had to tell you twice to leave the house, Libras, because you guys are gone. You like, listen, I'm going to celebrate my birthday. And everybody just talking about you celebrating and got that baby bump or got that baby, type of thing is what I'm hearing. Everybody gossiping, whispering, and trying to figure this thing out. Somebody's fighting you nail and tooth to the bitter end about this love spell backwards that they don't want to end. Okay? And the reason they don't want it to end is because, now this is the part that hurts. So I get all this right here. I see what y'all doing. It's like this person feel like they are keeping true to their tradition. They did something, so they're going to X, Y, and Z. But they don't understand that everything needs a moment, to reinvent itself, to recharge itself, to grieve. Because some of you guys, it's okay to grieve. The higher realms are saying it's okay to grieve, okay? Because this is a tragic ending in this way, and it's ending up, like I said, with somebody with a baby on the way here. And the love, like I said, was spelled backwards because a lot of you guys were torn between the two. And I do see that. Okay, I see you guys torn between the two. Now, the two could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy and a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy. But baby is on the way, okay? Let me see. Yeah, because somebody was manifesting and they was willing to fight you for this love. They're willing to fight whoever this is that they had to fight for this love. And that fighting is not helping the baby, the energy around the baby. The baby can really distract that energy from the energy field, or that energy can enter the baby's energy field. That's another thing that I'm seeing here. So this is for that Libra that I'm getting this for here. Yeah. So I'm seeing you guys, working tirelessly day or night, you know what I'm saying? Working real hard and constantly manifesting for your future. And I see you guys also, like I said, I heard you guys going live. Some of you guys gonna go live on your birthday. Okay, handle your biz. Some of you guys, this is a same-sex relationship, yeah. So I see that for you guys. So I see a same-sex relationship, and my heart goes out because, to be honest with you guys, this is the second time this has happened in Libra read so far. Some of you guys allowed a third-party energy to enter the bedroom, right? And this person think that they're attached to you guys when it's really backwards, because that's where the love. Now this is significant. You guys know exactly who I'm talking to. Now my heart goes out. It's because of yep. So this is going to be hard to give, and it's real hard to give right now. Whew, and it's hard to live, because I remember when I was sitting in that. Yeah, I remember when I was young, and I interviewed a young lady, and I said, well, why are you in the, abortion clinic? She said, because, it's not her husband's. And I was like, I was trying to figure out, is that even possible? I was like, wait a minute, is that even possible? Can that possibly be? So, yeah, I don't know, you guys. It hit me very early, so I was aware. But I'm seeing here where it's 2 males involved with a female, okay, in this energy. And when the female got pregnant, and I'm seeing fight, like people trying to really fight for this energy because somebody feels so attached, heavily attached, okay? And be aware, you guys, because this can, this, if somebody not thinking logical and non-violent, of course it's not going to end up, in everyone's interest, okay? In everyone's best interest is what I see. I'm going to see what the higher realm suggests for you, okay, Libra? Higher realm said, yeah, this will be put to rest. A lot of you guys do your best to put this to rest, okay? Because, quite frankly, you guys did everything that what you were supposed to do in order to not have this outcome of this person feeling too attached. I also see that a lot of prayer went behind this spell being removed. Great job. The higher realms want you guys to, first of all, ask yourself and let yourself know, first of all, that there are three different kinds of people in this world, Libras. You must know. There are 3 different kinds of people in this world. 1, people who make things happen. 2, people who watch things happen. And 3, people who don't give a what happened. Now, in this situation, which one are you? Libras, this is where we must part ways. If life, lasts, and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, Paulay, peace be unto you and yours, and within one.